What's up guys? Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kok ini muncul terus. Bentar ya ketua. Nah, dia muncul kedua, muncul nih. Ini kan mantap King. Ready Kamis ketua, ready. Krakatau apa ketua bangke? Bentar King, bentar. Welcome Begasian, welcome. Selamat malam King, selamat malam. Yo, what's up? Bibus in here. Aku menonton Blues, emang pasti menang. Emang pasti menang, King. Wey, Omar Batista. Welcome to membership. Thank you brother, dibantu like kawan-kawan yang mau bergabung. Welcome to membership. Bibus in here. Kalau sama Arsenal itu wajib. Lu tanya begitu, emang menang? Bro, ini isunya ya, gue nggak tahu ya. Katanya ntar OVR 111 plus naiknya itu guys, tumben gak APK TikTok. Hal apa itu APK TikTok? Aplikasi pepeng itu. Aplikasi pepeng itu. Guys, isunya nanti naikin OVR itu menggunakan Yaya Toure. Jadi bukan Mascherano lagi, kata Yaya Toure guys. Bentar ya. Gue kabarin dulu guys, kabarin warga Instagram, warga TikTok, warga semua, gue kabarin dulu guys ya. Bahwa Don Bibus sedang live guys, Kita harus mengabari semuanya guys ya, jagat bumi kita kabari guys. Bahwa Don Bibus sedang live. Halo Bang, halo Mizu. Tinggal dinner makan malam dulu tuh, Bu. Siap King. Bentar ya. Bentar ya King, Kong. Bentar ya guys. Gue kabarin dulu guys, Gue Power Ranger welcome Mizu. Bentar ya. Bus emang bener itu ada Oliver Kahn. Gue kurang tahu brother. Bentar ketua, biasa kabari dulu guys. Warga TikTok, warga Instagram, warga YouTube kabarin kalau Bibus lagi live di TikTok di YouTube gitu King. Iya gak sih? Kabari dulu King. Kalau Bibus lagi live di YouTube dulu. Di TikTok tarelah, lagi gak feeling gue TikTok anjing. Kalau gak feeling tadi bisa kena suspend pantai. Bentar guys. Share dulu ya, ini gue share dulu. Bentar guys. Halo King, halo. Wah parah lu pada belum join membership guys, join membership. Bentar King, sabar dulu King, sabar dulu. Sesat babi ajaran lu. Krakatau anjing, Krakatau apa ketua nih babi juga kau ya. Sesat kenapa anjing? Sesat kenapa cok? Ajaran yang mana nih? Udah mau offer semuanya, udah lu masih offer 100 sebelum 12 King. Guys, santai ketua. Slow, keep slowly but sure. Semua itu butuh proses King. You need a process to high. No everybody no high. Tidak, no instant high. Baca di atas. Brother kontol. Gue main garis turun naik rung. Gak begitu teorinya anjing. Makanya jangan terlalu all in babi. Jangan terlalu, entar lah itu harus ngomongin behind the live bro. Behind the live. Yang garis-garis itu memang need a process. Not a instant brother, not instant itu. Lah, kok begini sih? Sabar looking. Bentar looking, sabar. Sabar ketua, bentar dulu ketua, bentar. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome everybody. Yo, Bibus in here. Ada Sapurit, ada Omar, ada Rutap, ada Bara, Biri, Buru. Selamat malam semuanya. Welcome brother. Gue selalu berharap dan gue selalu berdoa kalian selalu dalam keadaan sehat selalu ketua. Dimanapun kalian berada, Bibus selalu ada untuk kalian. Di saat kalian sepi, di saat kalian bahagia, di kalian saat sulit, semuanya ada Bibus. Don't worry, be happy ketua. Ya, everybody is gone. Everybody is coming. It's really not sure. Oke brother. Welcome kembali lagi bersama gue di channel paling family friendly. Ya, channel paling family friendly bro. Jangan lupa guys, dibantu like and subscribe. Oke brother, kita langsung mulai guys. Jadi begini guys, bocoran yang akan keluar selesai live jam berapa? Kayak jam 2 deh bro. Jam 2. Kenapa jam 2 ketua? Dikarenakan kita akan nobar yang namanya live streaming bro. Tahu semut jam apa semut apa? Oh semut nanti. Bentar lagi guys. Dan jadi guys, bocoran eventnya akan datang bro. Kan semua pasti udah tahu ya dari semua streamer atau content creator lainnya guys. Kan pasti tahu guys. Bocoran yang akan datang adalah 3 pemain ini guys. Yang pertama RB, udah pasti RB yang akan keluar itu adalah Carlos Alberto dengan OVR 111. Lu baca yang bener. Semut jam berapa? Ya semut jam 2 kocak anuan kan? Ya, sudah pasti RB yang akan keluar keratua pepeng. RB itu Carlos Alberto dan CM udah pasti Sir Bobby Charlton. Dan untuk LW ini Jert Best. Ya tapi gue nih LW gue masih 50-50, gue nggak tahu siapa yang keluar. Cuman jika memang Jert Best yang keluar itu wah gokil banget. Yang kita tahu bro, Jert Best itu dia biasa di RW keluar dengan weak foot atau kaki terkuat kanan. Bang Bibus Bitcoin pom. Bitcoin XAUUSD. Iya bro ya. Jadi lu semuanya bisa paham bro. Yang keluar akan itu bro. Nah terus untuk pemain selanjutnya lu bisa tahu bro, yang akan keluar itu ada Ginola. Jadi buat kalian semua yang punya permata, punya gems, atau lu punya yang namanya FC Point, mendingan lu tahan-tahan dulu. Buat apa King lu tahan-tahan sampai yang namanya event 111 muncul. Ya. Don't worry, be happy guys. Oke bro. Bambus mau di komen Garuda, jangan anjing, jangan cok. Masih dong, yang namanya sistem set masih. Tapi bro, dibandingkan gua nanti gua sotoy, mendingan kita nanti nonton live-nya Anuan jam 2 malam. Nah tapi bro, ini bro ya, kita buka Instagram dulu. Tapi kalau gue buka Instagram bahaya guys, ntar muncul sesuatu yang bagus banget nih. Tapi King, kalau dari isunya guys, ini gue nggak tahu ya, ini masih tipikal konsep atau tidak King. I don't know this is a concept or not. But if you want to really ya, gue nggak tahu bro ini konsep atau enggak. Tapi ini gue dari Instagram ya, dari yang namanya Vietnam nih guys ya, PHM Vietnam. Katanya rank AP ini jadi Yayatore guys. Tapi gue nggak tahu bro, gue nggak tahu. I don't really want. I don't fucking care. I don't fucking shit man. Ya gue nggak tahu guys. Tapi ini ya just a concept atau beneran really bener-bener. Gue nggak tahu bro. Tapi men kalau jika memang that's really bener, wah ini gokil banget bro. Ini gokil banget nih bro. Nih bro, isunya katanya jadi Yayatore King. Tapi kita nggak tahu guys. Daripada so tahu, mendingan nanti aja King. Iya nggak sih? Gue nggak tahu guys. that? Who is that? May panutan! Cristiano! Cristiano! Su! Endingnya ada orang ganteng guys. 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 Endingnya ada orang tampan muncul guys. Malam Ahmad. Gacha Bentar guys, kita unfriend dulu guys. Yang Rizal boleh bentar. Kita unfriend beberapa dulu guys ya. Unfriend beberapa dulu. Uyo, I'm so sorry Uyo. I'm so sorry Uyo. I'm so sorry Uyo. Oke, kita review dulu ya. Review dulu, brother, review dulu. King Rizal dapat kira gue tadi tak siang gue jualin seriusan King. Rizal mana cowok? Rizal yang mana nih bro? Rizal yang mana nih? Too much Rizal bro. Oh ini ada. Wah gokil King Rizal. This is shit man, this is shit. Dia punya Vidic brother, bro. Dia punya Vidic tapi Vidicnya masih Evo biru bro. Ini kalau misalkan Vidicnya dia ke Evo merah level 25 udah cakep cantik banget ketua. Udah salah satu CB yang sedang meta di era sekarang King. Kalau misalkan King ya up Vidicnya ke Evo merah ini, what, that's a really good brother. Aduh ini kapun ntar muncul lagi RB Brazil, Carlos Alberto ini. Bentar lagi muncul RB. Yang 114 nih liganya oke. Gerard, Zidane, Maradona, Bel, Gyökeres, Rivaldo. Ini tinggal ganti CM aja sih. Tinggal ganti CM bagus banget ini. King Rizal. Bentar di King Rizal. Gue boleh gak King Rizal? Akun kedua gue join liga lu boleh gak King Rizal? Boleh gak King akun kedua gue join liga lu King? Boleh gak King akun kedua gue join liga lu King? Buat gacha-gacha doang King. Ini gue login. Boleh gak King akun kedua gue join liga lu King sementara King? Boleh gak King demi gacha King akun kedua gue King? Boleh gak? Mas Serrano gak ada. Ya itu gampang King. Mas Serrano that's urusan belakang. Kunci lu rajin main scouting camp, lu rajin main misi, insya Allah lu dapet King. Boleh gak King Rizal akun kedua gua masuk ke Liga Dinamos Lion? Just 15 minutes maybe. Just sementara aja untuk gua klaim hadiah King. Jika memang King izinkan, gue ingin bergabung sebentar lagi King untuk klaim hadiah. Boleh gak King? Enak sudah Joki head to head, enak dong King. Langsung lah Joki dan Bibus. Joki apapun terserah saya. Mau Joki Gems, mau Joki Ranked SPS, head to head, mode manager. Gas aja King, oke King ya, gue join ya, izin join ya. Guys, buat kalian semua yang bergabung, jangan lupa dipencet tombol subscribe, like. Kalau kalian ada uang lebih 10.000, kalian bisa join membership. Kalian 10.000 datang ke cafe, kan gak bakal bisa namanya beli kopi, beli jajanan. Dan join membership 1 bulan guys, dapat manfaat yang sangat banyak. Oke bro. Tinggal join King level 60, oke. kita gacha ya. Sekarang musik gacha gue musik rap gitu guys. Yo, Bibus in here. Come on everybody. I wanna really open pack this one. 104 until 109 pack. Hey bro, don't forget to like and subscribe. Everybody, that's a really fucking shit, man. Welcome. LB. Damn, who is that?
Aku berlutut? Tidak akan. Dingin, tetapi tidak kejam. Kesendirian adalah teman terbaikku.
Gak ada letak kebahagiaan guys. Gak ada letak kebahagiaan guys. Gak ada guys malam ini letak kebahagiaan guys. Mendingan nabung buat besok. Mendingan nabung buat besok. Kita market pick-nya. Buat nabung buat besok aja market pick guys. Coba di sini sisa berapa guys? Sisa berapa guys? Bentar. Nggak ada guys. Liga lu aja berapa King? Liga lu aja berapa King? $8.000 doang, bejir, 8.000 doang, cok. King cuma 8.000 doang, King, 8.000 doang, King. Sio. Kalau enteng King, enteng. Anggota 40 cuma aktif, misi harian jarang main turnamen. Pepeng emang, astaga King. Ya ampun King, sayang banget King. Sayang banget King. Ini akun kedua gua guys. Guys, udah lumayan guys ya, udah lumayan ya. Udah lumayan King, ya lumayan ya. Guys, gua kayak gini guys. Gua kayak bintangin 20 akun gua pribadi. Abis itu kayak baru deh gua pusain akun ini guys. Bintangin 20 akun gue baru deh gue pusain akun ini nih guys. Bentar guys, kayak gue butuh bahan deh guys. Gue butuh bahan up level deh King kayak King. Anjing cuma 3 juta doang. Cuma 3 juta doang koin gue bagi. Cuma 3 juta doang. Cuma 3 juta doang, koin gue mau jadi apa anjing? Bentar. 10, 17, 20. Gue masih sisa satu masih jualan Piera lumayan buat tuh saldo cuma satu gokil. Bentar guys, levelin 20 dulu sih. Levelin 20 dulu ketua. Ini wajib guys, level 20 dulu guys. Biar GP-nya enteng. Cik. Oke lah, gak apa-apa guys. Memang guys, yang paling sulit di awal itu adalah leveling guys. Leveling tuh susah banget guys di awal guys. Guys, aduh guys, what happening to bro? Lawannya Cristiano Ronaldo is the gold bro. Lawannya Cristiano Ronaldo is the red god bro. Real god. Aduh guys, gua kayak guys. Kita setting dulu ya. Nah guys, sudah nih guys. Don't boost, this so stinky, he doesn't even give me when he asks for them. Bullshit. Bang, bagusan pela to, Eusebio. Jelas Eusebio, bro. Eusebio is not, it's a different caliber. Because his weak foot is 50-50, bro. 5-5. Siapa banget sih? Aku nge-lag sih. Ayo guys, kita nonton guys, anuan guys. Jangan lupa subscribe dan like. Yang baru bergabung jangan lupa guys dibantu subscribe dan like-nya dulu guys. Like dulu guys, like dulu.
Hello, FC Mobile community.
Sapurit
How
mana
are
Sapurit?
we doing today? It's FC Mobile Live on this beautiful July day. I'm joined by Tak. Tak, how you feeling? How you doing?
I'm feeling great. I have a great feeling about today. We have plenty of exciting news to share about the game. Obviously, you've all read the title. We're here to talk about Ragnarok, the next main event in FC Mobile. But first, let's yap a little bit.
Okay.
How are y'all doing?
Kata Takdi kita bakal
I
nonton
missed you
event
all.
Ragnarok.
It's been a
Iya,
while,
pengumuman event
right,
Ragnarok
since I
sekarang.
was here in the show. So great to see you guys. Great to be here with you guys. Good to have, community all around and together here. What's up, chat? How's it going? I missed you.
Tak Pradung aman
Tak
men
is
lagi
back.
live
I'm seeing
and men.
in the comments.
And-men anjing.
It's great to see everybody though. It has been a while. It's been a few weeks when we did the Aqua Inferno stream. But it's great to see chat as always.
Si
See a
Tak
lot of
YouTuber
names
juga
that
kayaknya,
we
YouTuber.
recognize.
Dia GM anjing nih berdua.
The other one too, always
GM,
love seeing
cowok.
people saying where they're from, where they're tuning in
GM
from.
dua-duanya tai.
But like you said, Tak, I think we have to talk a little bit about how have we felt about Aqua Inferno. Like what have we thought about that event? I personally liked it.
Absolutely.
I think it's been a cool concept.
Me too. Following up a team of the season is always a challenge, right?
Me
And I think
too.
Aqua versus Inferno, according to
Guys, dibantu
general
subscribe, like
community
guys, yuk.
feedback, of
Subscribe,
course, there are
break dan like
mixed,
dulu guys.
reactions from individual players, but I think Aqua versus Inferno did really well. I loved to see all the memes and conversations
suara Anwan sama
about,
Taka kedengeran nggak sama kalian?
Team Aqua, Team Inferno. I picked Team Inferno,
Gila.
obviously.
Tak pilih
Very
Team
happy
Inferno.
to have Pelé there included in my lineup.
Oh, dia pengen dapet
I want to
Pelé.
hear
Kalau
about
game
you
kerjanya
guys. How
ngapain?
you feel
Ya
about
game
Aqua
master
versus
anjing.
Inferno,
Game tuh
and
game
which
master
team did
kebanyakan.
you pick? Let's go Team Inferno.
Yeah, I went Team Inferno. I think I was pretty happy with that. I did also get a Pele, and then I
Kedengerannya emang
recently
oke,
got
kedengerannya.
Vidic
Thank you.
for my back line, so pretty happy with those two. And I know, like, seeing on the community channels, a lot of debate around the different strikers that have gone out. Is it Eusebio? Is it Bale? And then even
Anwan
just
suka
looking
banget sama
at some
Eusebio,
of the
guys.
center
Gokil
backs,
ya.
like there's Vidic, but then also Campbell. People were talking about.
Anwan suka Eusebio.
So a
Iya,
lot
game
of cool
master. Guys,
discussion
yang baru
there.
bergabung jangan lupa
And
dipencet
I'm
tombol
seeing in chat a
subscribe
lot
dan
of
like dulu.
people as well sharing who they picked and who they went for. So it's been a
Bang
fun
Sapurit
event,
yang
but I
mana,
think
Bang?
Tak, we're all ready for Ragnarok,
Lebih
right?
gampang ya,
You've been
Cak.
kind of
We are.
hyping it up the past couple
Cak?
days. And I feel like
Pro,
everybody's
bocah pro, bocah
stoked
bukan
for
bocah
this
pro anjing, game
new
master
kind of
yang ngatur game, event,
mythical,
develop lah.
almost like, I don't know how to put it, like these.
Yeah,
There's a
it's
mighty winter
mystical.
chapter we're starting with. Yeah,
There's like some
mystical,
fantasy
mythical.
elements in there, so we're all up for a big adventure. I hope you guys are ready.
Yeah, I
Come
mean, I
on.
guess the theme of it is kind of like
Kelamaan
the
ngomong, iya,
old
yapin
guard
dulu deh,
of these
yapin dulu lah.
footballers that are like icons,
Yapin dulu
heroes,
lah.
just legends in their own
Kita lihat ya.
right, who are then
Inggris,
battling it
Irlandia
out.
tadi,
And
LW George
then
Best
the
beneran
second
bukan?
half of the
Yang
event,
toko yang
which we're not going to have
GC.
today, but we'll have in a
Ant-Man
few
lu.
weeks, is kind of like
Lu like
the
subscribe
new
dulu yang baru
guard
bergabung
of
guys.
like the rising players that are ready to take their place. So
Ant-Man.
it's all kind of themed around a Scandinavian, like Nordic style vibe to it, as you can see by my background. And we'll check in the game.
Ragnarok gila ini Venator
If
guys. Thor.
everybody's ready, I think we can pull
Venator
up
guys nih
the
guys.
player item video here, Tack, and kind of, you guys saw it yesterday, and I saw a lot
Oh,
of
dia punya
guesses,
game, yoi.
and most people
Apa
were,
nih RB? RB-nya
I
Carlos
think most people were
Alberto.
pretty spot on.
LW-nya kalau misalkan George Best beneran gokil sih.
I
CM Sir
think
Bobby bosku. Sir
the
Bobby Charlton kan.
harder
Sir
one
Bobby kan.
there would be the English cam, right? But
CM
I
Sir
think
Bobby
the
Camnya Sir Bobby.
biggest highlight
Left
here
winger
is
George Best.
OVR is going up
RB-nya
to
pasti
111 now.
Carlos Alberto. Udah pasti guys nih.
Yeah, how do we feel about that? I feel like that one's been a talking point in the community. I think a lot of people see 111 go, whoa, what's this? But then on the other hand, there's a lot of excitement in like upgrading your team. And then as we'll check out
bisa
in
Rooney
the
juga ya.
event, there's
Bisa
like the
Rooney
new
juga sih, tapi Sir Bobby
the
sih
new
yang
shards,
sih.
like trade-in
Kemungkinan
values,
besar Sir
the
Bobby sih.
gems as well, gem
Kalau
pack,
Rooney, aduh.
that we'll check out too.
Siapa
So I
yang
think
ntar
with
yang
that, it's kind of like
kan
this
dia juga
rising
mikirin
tide
marketing,
and this
bro.
ability to get players that that can maybe replace some of the older guys in your lineup from a few months ago. That's what I'm always excited for with new events. It's like
'Cause my
maybe
team is
some of those
pretty capped out.
106s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
it's definitely exciting, but we're
Mhm.
probably ready, right, Tack, to show it
I
off?
think we're
I
all
feel like
ready. I
we've got
think
it
we're all
here.
ready.
We got to do it. Yeah.
All right, let's show the
So-
player banner.
Tuh kan, bener kan Sir Bobby.
Let's
Ih,
do it.
Puskas.
Let's even
Drogba.
pull this one up
Ada
in full
Drogba.
screen just to get the full view, because I
Lampard.
know that we want to
Keane.
see every
Abdi
single guy
Pele
in here.
Heroes, Guti Heroes, King Heroes, Hagi
Of
RM.
course, the highlight goes to
Anjir.
111,
111
but
itu Drogba, Sir
plenty of
Bobby,
options there.
George Best.
Want to
Banyak
hear
kan
from
George Best kan?
everyone. Did
Carlos
you guys get it
Alberto,
right?
Puskas,
George Best was
anjir.
easy. Carlos Alberto was relatively easy, especially
Pemain-pemain lama
considering
semua
we
muncul
just
lagi,
had
bro.
an upgraded Cafu there as a Brazilian right back. But it's
Ada
Bobby
Lampard
Charlton
juga, anjir.
as our
Full Chelsea
English
tersenyum guys,
111
full Chelsea
OVR
guys, Lampard
cam.
sama Drogba.
Look at that, yeah.
Nah, week Sabtu
Some,
belum ada yang
some
bikin
pretty
dongkat RB
exciting
doang paling
picks
iya.
there. I think also the Puskas
Sir
there,
Bobby
the
enak sih dia
111.
nih, Sir Bobby sama George Best.
As a surprise.
Kalau main left winger.
Yeah, and then I mean a Drogba 111 is always interesting. I know some people have said that he's maybe not the smoothest on the ball, but I know like going up for headers
Anjir,
and just
ngambil
being a
Drogba,
presence up
cowok.
front.
Fans Chelsea
He's always
tersenyum.
exciting. And I've seen some people talk about Haji
Fans
as
Chelsea
well.
tersenyum
the
guys, ada
110
Drogba
right
sama
mid.
Lampard anjing.
I think that would easily be one of the best right mids in game. We haven't seen a lot of them for a while,
Tapi ini
so
111
nice to
ntar
see
kalau
them
di exchange
getting
dapat berapa shot
representation.
deh.
And like you said, the best at left wing. Usually he gets right wing items, so a little bit of a change, but that one's exciting.
Roberto
Yeah,
Carlos mana emang ada bocoran Roberto Carlos?
The tip
Ayo
there was
kedua
the flag, right?
ambil Drogba
Was,
sih. Oh lu suka
Yeah.
Drogba, cuman Drogba di meta
not a
sekarang
hard,
kurang bro.
not a hard
Dia berat
guess to
banget,
make,
bro.
but
Drogba di meta
plenty of
sekarang kurang,
exciting
dia
options
strikernya
here.
berat banget.
I'm particularly excited about Carlos Alberto.
Kalau Puskas gue nggak
Ita,
tahu ya dia tinggi berapa ya, dia
but
striker
plenty
berat atau
of
bukan?
new exciting
Bang,
players. This
market
Puskas,
press
we'll check out
dong.
the stats
OVR
later.
paling
We'll
tinggi
actually check
muncul bro.
the status of most of the players
OVR
later.
gini bro.
But yeah,
Setiap ada
new
OVR
reactions here.
base
I
card
got chat
OVR
here.
yang paling
Live on
gede muncul
YouTube,
ini kan
live on Twitch,
base
and
card
we're live
OVR yang
on
muncul nih
ATM TV. So
111.
shout out
Iya kan?
everyone.
Ini udah pasti bro. Market
Yeah,
bakal
and someone's
crash.
saying the item art looks beautiful. I have
Buat
to
punya
agree
dua
with
sih
that. I
soalnya
think it's
no
kind of a
GP akun
mystical
kedua.
look, fits the background too,
Dia
with
bakalan
the
muncul
Starry
bro.
Night.
Mirip event Hall of Legend. Iya sih,
Really love
karte
how
ya,
that
desain
came
karte
out.
ya.
And
Nice
speaking
bang,
of
emang
Starry
kenapa? Lu
Night,
habis jual
Tack,
semua
we
pemain.
do have a new stadium that's also coming in the Ragnarok event. So we'll show it quickly here. We can pan to the next one.
Wih anjir.
And like we had in Aqua Inferno, like we've seen in
Gokil.
Code Neon and other events, there's a custom
Viking
stadium.
banget ya,
So
Viking
this is
banget
a
anjing.
little look at it. You can see the Viking on both sides of the team, and like you can see the Starry
Viking
Night,
banget ya.
Borealis a
Wes
little bit. So
Puskas, turun apa
you'll be able
naik
to
harga
play in
turun.
this stadium.
Suara lu kekecilan
in the
King
new
apa ya?
event.
Suara gua kekecilan.
Yeah, and look at the
Serius King
rude
Hairu.
details on the sidelines.
Kecilan suara gua.
It's all about the details, guys. All
Jutain
about
13M nunggu Viera CDM.
Yeah, and we see people in
lu
the
pengen
community talking
rombak-rombak
about
ya?
getting new custom stadiums. So it's great to see these coming in for the big events. Yeah, look forward to seeing you guys
Kayak
score some
mendep emang
awesome
iya,
goals in
mendep.
this and scouting camp as well.
Emang iya mendep OTI jauh gua ngomongnya pelan,
So I'll just get the gameplay
Sorry
build here,
guys, saya ngomongnya
ready to go,
pelan.
and we can get
Oh, I'm
Gue
excited.
penasaran deh
Yep.
pemain
pretty soon.
non-icon nih guys. Non-icon ini siapa? Gue penasaran
Mhm.
bro.
All right,
So remember, this is
Got it
coming
up.
Thursday UTC, and we're all going to get a first look here.
Non-iconnya
at the
di siapa
content
nih ya?
that will be available right
Wih
away.
anjir. Wih, ada
All
Netfet.
right,
Itu
here it
Netfet
is.
cok.
Attack. 3 icons on the front there. as
Ada
well.
Netfet,
Actually,
Dino
one of
lama
them's a
Bergkamp.
hero.
Netfet
Um,
keluar.
But do
Netfet.
we want to talk about these three, or
Netfet.
are we gonna kind of leave these as a bit of a
Netfet sama Ginola keluar ya Allah.
hint for
Gua
future?
pemain.
Leave it in the air
Gue
because
dapet pemain
as
siapapun
most
gue
here
tahan
noticed,
deh. Shotnya gue kumpulin
Ginola,
fokus the only
Nedved,
one
Bergkamp,
Netfet
they
dan
were not
Ginola
in the player
anjing.
banner. But remember, this
Netfet sama
is
Ginola,
a long
cok.
event. First we go through Mighty Winter, then we
Netfet
have
Ginola
After
anjing.
Daybreak. This event
Minggu
is split
keberapa nih
into
Netfet Ginola?
phases, so there's plenty of time for us to navigate through it. And
Minggu
well,
keberapa nih guys Netfet Ginola
for
guys?
the smart peeps out there, they'll
Sumpah,
catch
bro.
the hint of some of the upcoming players.
Yeah, they'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Anjir, Star Pass-nya
So
bikin
there's
bau
a-
let's go
CB tai.
through Ragnarok.
Nggak sia-sia dong gue nahan gems real. All in
All right,
Ginola
and
sumpah.
what do we have here?
Larsen. Anjing Larsen udah lama
Yeah,
banget
so
nggak
this is
muncul,
kind of
muncul
in
lagi cok.
the first chapter.
Oh masih Mascherano
You can see
guys.
kind of one of the
Masih
milestone
Mascherano ya.
players is a
Masih
Larsen
Mascherano
here,
ya buat
red
up
rank,
111 ya.
and then some of the weekly
Iya enak
rewards,
banget
so some little quests
anjing.
to
Minggu
get
keberapa
gems,
cowok Netfet sama Ginola
Mascherano's,
guys sumpah deh.
training
Itu
transfer.
Netfet Ginola
You're
minggu
going to be
keberapa
completing
ya?
some of these, and then also there's some other milestones and weekly rewards after you've completed that throughout the different weeks of this event.
Netfet Ginola tuh minggu keberapa
But you
ya?
might be
Sumpah tuh
saying,
gue
all
banget
right,
anjing.
I want to see how I get the main currency, right?
Gem 150 kan cukup
And that's
paling
where
nggak
you
cukup
come
lah
into the
anjing.
main chapter,
Cukup sih.
and you come
300
here into
kagem
this
saja
Mighty
tuh cuma
Winter
cukup
pack,
dapat
and you
satu
claim a
pemain.
token, and it's one of several different tokens you can get. So
300
Bifrost,
kagem
red,
saja lu
orange,
cuma
yellow,
bisa
green,
dapat
blue, or indigo.
1500 shard
You
lah.
get one of those,
Satu
and then
pemain.
based on that,
Pakai formasi dua
you come
cama.
into this
Aing
Bifrost section, and then you pick the one that corresponds with what you got. So I got this one here, which was the Bifrost Orange, which means I
Anjir
can play
misinya,
this
misinya
match
ribet
to get
banget
myself
anjing.
some Mighty Winter
Gameplay bukan training
tokens.
guys.
I also got myself the Bifrost Blue, which means I can play this one to get some more tokens. And then I also got myself the Indigo Bifrost currency, which gets me some more tokens. But as you can see, based on which
Kalau
one you
satu pemain
pull,
cukup.
you
Mas
get
hoki-hokian
can
kalau ada 4
get different
per
amount of
5 pemain
tokens for doing
121 iya.
different things.
Kalau
Some of
hoki
them are
sih
just a pack,
alhamdulillah, kalau nggak hoki lu
some of
menangis
them are playing
anjing.
matches, some of them are skill games.
Kalau
So
hoki alhamdulillah.
a little bit different in how you get it, but at the end of the day, Tack, it's about getting these Mighty Winter tokens that I'll scroll over here,
Ih, misi
and
banyak banget
that's
guys
where you
sumpah
play
deh.
some extra matches or skill games.
Turun apanya harga pemain nih?
Star
Turun
skill
lah
games
pasti
are
lah ada
coming back again.
111
That was
muncul.
the thing, Tack. Everyone seemed to like the
Harga
Star
pemain
skill
mahal
games,
banget
right?
guys
Those were a lot of
anjing.
fun.
Absolutely.
Apa
It was
misi
a
banyak
breath
banget
of fresh
anjing.
air. It adds some more depth to the traditional skill games. So great to see Star skill games being featured here in Ragnarok again.
So you'll be going through this little
Misinya
mini
terlalu
map,
banyak
right,
guys
every
anjing guys.
week
Misinya terlalu banyak
with the
guys.
aim
Bahkan
of getting
tetap download
Ragnarok
pakai shard lagi guys
tokens
sistemnya.
as
Tetap pakai
well
shard anjing.
as Mighty Winter shards.
Ooh,
So you'll notice these
shards.
are Mighty Winter
Anjay,
shards.
shard
They're not
lawan Thor kaya
Ragnarok
lawan Thor anjing
shards.
lawan
So
Odin lawan
keep that
Odin.
in mind. And then,
Sapurit siap
as you can
dikasih
see here,
palu-palu
this is
motor nggak?
Asgard, which is the
Sate
first
mahalnya iya
chapter.
mahal lah.
Then
Sapurit siap dikasih
Muspelheim,
palu-palu
second
motor nggak?
chapter, and
Dikasih palu.
Niflheim. Sounds funny saying that. The third chapter, and you'll get different
Bentar, guys,
rewards
bentar,
for
guys.
these, which you'll then take into the rewards chapter. And this one's interesting. If you want to walk us through this one.
Yeah, so first of all, it's a vertical scroll. They're back. It's been a while. I don't remember when was the last event that we had to scroll vertically. If you guys remember, let me know, but I can't remember. You're going to get your tokens, come to the rewards, and there are more rewards here waiting for you.
Joki
So
Gems
you
lagi lah,
complete
menggiurkan ya,
this
menggiurkan anjing.
Yggdrasil path here, and you find rewards like the
Eh,
Mascherano that
masalahnya banyak
Antoine
banget,
is
Cok.
displaying there. I believe I saw some shards, yes. player items, and
102
this will
sampai
be the
111
first
nggak bakal muncul
like
anjing
reward
111.
path. There's more coming in the future, especially after we release the second stage of the event called After Daybreak.
Berarti ntar 3000 gemsnya
So
jadi
quick little trivia
100
one for everybody in chat is what
100
is the
berapa ya?
last event where there was a vertical scroll in a
106
chapter?
berarti
I want to
106
see
sampai
the
111.
historians of FC Mobile. Can you name the
105 sampai
last
111
vertical
guys berarti guys.
scroll event? Drop it in chat if you know.
I really don't remember.
106 sampai 111
So the one
deh
that
kayak
comes to
3000
mind
gemsnya.
here, this is a real throwback, was the Treasure Hunt Atlantis from 2020. If you played that event, there's like these different pillars that you have to scroll
106
down
sampai
and claim
111 berarti.
rewards. But I think there might have been one in
Oh, there
Retro
we
Stars.
go.
Yeah, that's what
Looks like
Retro
people are
Stars,
calling
guys.
out Retro Stars in 2023 season. I had one of the screen teams in mind that I remember having, you know, like to haunt, trick or treat actually, few houses. Oh, well, always impressed by everyone's knowledge here, and I'm always also impressed by my bad memory.
Oh no, chat's got it. Retro
Start
Stars
bal ya.
2023.
Kayak melimpah juga kalau rajin lah.
And also I see some people in chat who
Aduh,
remember
Ginola,
that
guys.
Atlantis event. It had actually a similar color scheme to this, and it was around the
Ini
same
buat
time
all
back
in
in
gacha
2020.
banget sih, tapi di minggu akhir
Real
guys.
throwback.
Nggak minggu akhir sih,
Real
minggu awal juga nggak
Nevertheless,
apa-apa sih.
gallery chapter.
Asalkan lu kumpulin sarte sih.
Ooh,
Kumpulin
look
apa?
who's in the
Gemsnya.
Gallery's
gallery
back.
chapter here.
Mm-hmm.
Is back.
Ya Ginola keluar,
Look at
Ginola
that Ginola in there.
terus
Just waiting,
Snapfet tadi.
waiting for his turn.
Murah, Cok. 1250 shard Sir
Ooh,
Bobby.
these 108s to 111s.
Ada season ini juga. Murah, Cok. Ini Cok shardnya, Cok.
Week 1. So 3 weeks
Sir Bobby
here, Mighty Winter.
1250 pemain
And then
worth
we
it
go
ya.
into After
Yang
Daybreak.
paling mahal Carlos Alberto
There's
1500
different
anjing.
players, more younger players, kind of the new guard. But right away here, you can see the full list of players.
Carlos Alberto
1250
1500.
for Charlton, 1500 for Carlos Alberto. And then 1250 for Best.
Anjing 109 200 shard. Season ini 100 anjing.
Let's check out
First
the
impressions,
shard amount.
Nggak ada
everyone.
harga dirinya,
Yep.
ngentot.
And remember, we are increasing the OVR cap. So that
Anjing
also means
108
that
60 shard
there are
doang, Cok.
tweaks to how
111
many shards you
250
get
nggak ada harga dirinya,
after claiming,
tai.
after exchanging the
Ada
players you get.
royalty-nya.
There were also changes, a buff to the daily gem pack that we get. We'll show you afterwards. Just keep that in mind.
Nggak ada harga
Oh,
dirinya.
I can just show it right now, actually. We got
Okay,
the
there we
105
go.
plus,
105,
right?
105 sampai
Yeah.
111.
Absolutely. So the daily gem packs being increased. I know it's
Sulit
always a
sih, sulit
shock
sih.
when you see, you know,
Pepeng,
the
Woodbot, Selasa,
shard
event.
exchange and how it's
Jelek, iya
changed
anjing.
after the previous event. Oh, my 105s are worth less now. So just
Kita lihat
give it some
Wolcott ya.
time. We'll monitor feedback.
Wolcott.
We'll see how things
Kita
go.
lihat
But
guys si
that's
Wolcott ya.
expected given the OVR increase there.
Wolcott.
Definitely. I feel it's a perfect transition to do the gem pack right now.
Oh,
And to
are you
see
going to
this
pull a
knockout.
classic
Wolcott
Antoine
guys, Wolcott
again?
guys.
Pull a 111.
Wolcott. Wih!
I
Anjir,
swear this is not rigged.
keren anjir.
Okay.
105.
Anjir.
Okay, Antoine,
Anjir,
you're one of
ada
us. You're
gerbang-gerbang
one of
kebuka
us.
gitu
You're a
dulu,
normal
Cok.
human being.
Ada gerbang-gerbang
Normal
kebuka
FC
gitu
Mobile
dulu
player.
anjir.
But
Keren,
that
tai.
walkout, though, chat, the animation, just want to
yeah.
watch it one more time. It kind of went really quickly.
Iya anjir, ada gerbang-gerbangnya, Cok. Lihat guys, lihat nih Wolcott. Anjir, gerbang-gerbang gitu, coy. Jerman. CB. Anjay, mewah banget ya. Ih, Wolcott
That's
sekarang
lovely.
mewah
I
banget, coy.
love the
Event FC Mobile selalu
door opening.
Wolcott itu selalu menggiurkan kita, guys.
What do we think,
Yeah,
chat,
what do you
about
think?
the walkout?
Yeah. Pretty
Wolcott
cool.
selalu menggiurkan kita, guys.
A few comments here about how it resembles all the legends.
Does. A
Yeah.
lot of similarities
Yep,
there.
yep.
Pemain no
So next up, Tack, I feel like we got to check out these top player stats, right?
Absolutely. I usually take a look at the stats before the live stream, but this time I wanted to get a live reaction.
41 Sir Bobby, Wickfoot
Sir Bobby
5/5.
Charlton.
Rate masih sama. PS-nya
One
122.
five.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Dribblingnya 132.
Look at that dribbling.
Oke sih.
132 dribbling.
Ini kalau buat main padat formasi gue sih bagus sih. Gue ngincer
Great
Serbobi
attacking
sih.
midfielder.
Yang paling gue incer di week pertama Serbobi
This
sih,
one's
udah jelas
nice.
sih. Kalau kalau gue dikasih Carlos Alberto,
Yeah, that shooting
Gua
stands out. Look at that.
bingung banget anjing
131
mau gue pakai
finishing,
apa
the
enggak.
shot power
Sumpah dah.
135.
For a cam.
And
Yeah,
decent
absolutely.
pace too.
Mm-hmm.
Ya,
5-5
kabar
is a
bahagia
lot
untuk
of
free to
difference
play
if you're using
41
like
days ya,
one
bisa
central
grinding ya guys.
attacking midfielder. 'Cause then you can distribute those passes.
Ih bagus nih coy buat solo coy. Buat solo
Run
CM
into the
bagus anjing.
box and score.
Buat gue
Pretty
juga
good.
oke sih, lumayan sih playmaker
Yeah.
anjir.
Good amount of traits here as well. High,
Gue harus
medium.
dapetin nih Serbobi, gue harus dapetin.
The skill points are the regular skill points for these, but I feel like with these stats, and that's really good dribbling and shooting.
Harus dapet gue King.
All right, let's get the first impression tack. Of your
Carlos
new right
Alberto
back.
125.
Oh, Carlos Alberto Capita. I'm kind of glad that I skipped the Cafu. Ooh. Good pace. Very, very like
Defending
high
physicalnya
defending
gede banget
stats,
anjing.
very physical, good stamina for a right
Defending
back.
physicalnya
I'm
terlalu besar ini.
curious to see the
Tapi gue
attacking
masuknya
and
high
defending
medium sih.
work rates. If we could showcase this to
Bukan
everyone.
high gitu.
Very
High,
important,
high.
Oh, high
especially
anjir.
for fullbacks.
Wow,
I like high.
Menarik.
How do you guys feel about high?
menarik.
Ideally, we want to have like a
Menarik.
high, medium high, but high you can work around.
Wow. Menarik guys, menarik ini.
Yeah, I'm curious to
Ooh.
know like where does he compare with other right backs that
Menarik,
have come
guys.
out, like the
Tapi gue
109s
butuh
that
central
were in
mid
the
bat, tapi
Utah
kalau gue
too, in the
dapetnya Serbobi
UCL
CM, it's okay bro.
109.
Tapi ini menarik banget Carlos Alberto.
Ba- looks
Based
really good,
on
though.
his team of the year
Harus rajin main
player
scouting
item,
camp, coy.
I think this will be up there in the top tiers. I'm excited.
Cafu musnah gitu aja kak. Ya,
Now let's check out the third of those three
ambil
featured
duluan
players we
RB ya
showed
Gus,
in the
pastilah BG,
video.
pasti.
George Best,
Aduh, George
135
Best,
pace,
Frete.
134 dribbling.
Saya ini sayang banget bro. Dia
Left
ini
winger.
maksud gue,
Okay.
gini loh,
This
111
is
loh.
great. Like
111,
being a left
terus
winger
Frete
makes
nggak
it
di-buff,
even more special.
stamina nggak di buff sama aja, ini sayang banget
'Cause
anjing.
you got your right foot to
That's not
curve
right
the
wing.
finesse shots.
Bisa CM oke, cuman
So,
saat itu kalau misalkan di OVR tertinggi 111 itu traitsnya atau enggak
Yeah, look
stamina
at
itu
that.
di buff gitu.
wow. Okay.
Gimana kita yang open
Yeah.
pack bahagia mendapat George Best?
He might be
Kalau
on the
dapat
class of his
Serbobi,
own.
dapat Carlos Alberto, lu
so far.
bahagia anjing. Kalau dapat George Best,
Medium
Frete
low
cuma
here.
segitu, stamina 4 anjingnya.
Roulette as the
Global,
Udah
base.
gitu,
yeah.
tuh lihat
Yep.
tuh Frete, attackingnya medium, defendingnya low. Alah,
Seeing people
siapa yang mau
say
ngambil ini?
Kvaratskhelia.
Kalau gue dapat butuh
versus
Kersak
Best
anjing,
here.
masih better ke Farta yang daripada dia.
How are we comparing those two?
Enggak, gue enggak deh. Enggak, gue kalau dapat nih orang kayak gue tuker
You
sih.
like
Gue
the
Check
strong
out
gua
right
doang
foot.
sih.
Drogba here.
Yeah.
Carlos Alberto sama
that
Serbobi
makes
sih
a
yang gue
difference.
incer anjing. Udah no doesn't matter bro. Drogba, aduh
Good
Drogba.
physical, great shooting.
Kalau mungkin ya, kalau misalkan lu fans Chelsea, lu suka tipikal striker berat, itu oke bro, ambil Drogba. Cuman
That shot power,
kalau lu
139.
bukan fans Chelsea, terus lu nggak suka tipikal
And then
striker yang
yeah,
power
like
tinggi
his
header
berat,
here.
nggak
Yeah.
recommended. Cuman buat
header.
meta
No, I haven't
sekarang
really
bro
used
ya.
Drogba items.
Nih buat meta sekarang, kalau lu suka
Yeah.
bermain
Does anyone in
gameplay
chat use
crossing,
Drogba
ya lu
in their
bagus
team?
asalkan LW
I
RW
know
lu
some people
pelari
like
cepat
the way
bro.
he
Dan
plays,
untuk
others
umpan
are
crossing itu
preferring
bagus,
more
itu
of
oke.
a smaller dribbler.
Yeah, it's a matter of preference. I think
Aduh
depending
ini
on
L
your
sih, ini L.
playstyle,
Ini L
always
King.
fit him in.
L berat ini.
Definitely. And then Ledley King,
Apalagi sampai sekarang
110.
Drogba kuncuk, iya.
When's the last time we had a Ledley King item?
Ini L
I
berat
feel
sih.
like it's been a
Ya
few months.
defending physicalnya
Oh, no,
bagus,
chat.
cuman staminanya
When
4.
was the
Ternyata
last
juga
Ledley King item
gitu
in
doang.
FC
Kalau
Mobile?
stamina 4,5 itu
I
masih bisa
remember
kita
Code
compare ada
Neon when
dia
we
gitu
had
bro.
that challenge mode.
Aduh enggak deh gue. Better Maldini
That's
107.
right. Yes, that
Atau
was
ngetura main.
that featured
Kurang.
challenge mode one.
Ya kalau dia ada penekel kuat kayak Campbell gitu, it's okay sih.
132 defending, 123 physical.
Good pace, good OVR there.
Not too bad for 650 actually.
Siapa
Yeah.
nih
It's a
nama
pretty
aja
decent
Mas
center back
kalau
option.
keluar ya semoga ya.
The highlight there is
Roy
the
Keane, oke
shot
juga sih dia.
cost.
Stamina 5, ada penekel kuat,
We
ada
have Roy
playmaker.
Keane as a CDM here. Can't
Bagus
play
sih.
CM.
Posisi
This
kedua
guy's
CM.
just going to be
Ya, oke sih
defending
bro ini
and
bro.
physicality, good
Lumayan
stamina.
ini loh.
2-star skill moves. I feel like that's something that might deter some people, but if you're just looking for a destroyer at CDM, he will do the job. Medium high. Let's take out Haji here. Right mid.
Aduh, enggak deh.
Not saying he's mid, he's a
Hagi
right mid.
1,
For
2.
people who thought I
Enggak deh
said
Hagi deh. Enggak deh.
otherwise.
Cukup sekian dan terima kasih
I
gue
think
kalau
it's
Hagi.
pretty solid.
Cam,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Cukup sekian dan terima kasih.
126, 126
Menarik
for pace
gua
and dribbling.
111 iya. Naik 2 berarti OVR
4-star skill
tertinggi
moves,
nanti
5-4.
116 ya. Kalau week keempat udah muncul berarti ntar OVR tertinggi itu
Now let's check
116.
out Lampard here. I
Lampard.
feel like Lampard items pretty well rounded. Nothing like amazing in any category, but 4-star skill moves
Kurang sih.
can kind of do a lot. I don't know if he's got the defending that some people look for, but it's still pretty decent. Play cam, CDM.
Bisa cam, bisa CDM.
Yep, well rounded. I think the thing there is if you're looking for like an OVR spike, he might be a great option there.
Yeah, 650 as well for the shard cost.
Guti.
Guti. Love the passing
Guti.
here.
Guti.
128.
Absolutely.
You can probably
Very
play
well
at
with
cam too, yeah.
Oke sih
That's the
Guti sih.
improvements that
Tapi gue enggak deh. Guti dia legenda Madrid tapi gue kayak kurang deh. Kurang
Yeah, look at
merekomendasikan
those
kalian
short
untuk
passing,
mengambil
long
sih. Kalau gue
passing
dapet gue
vision.
tuker share sih.
All over 132. That's really good. Good crossing as well. This is interesting. It's his action shot doesn't have the long hair. I'm always used to seeing like long hair Guti or like shoulder length hair. But for 300 shards,
Please,
that
Gullit
109
jangan
is
keluar
pretty
enggak. Gullit
decent
gak bakal sih.
choice.
Sans Cazorla, Guerrero, Vidal, Burn.
And then
Burnnya
Dan
CB ya?
Burn, 109.
CB ya? Wow! Aduh,
You're looking
stamina
for
4,
height.
rate dikit banget.
Yeah, height in the back line.
Aduh.
And he can play left back too, although I would probably not play him at left
Aduh.
back. He's very much a center back here.
correct me if I'm wrong,
130
but
span.
in the real pitch,
Kurang
he
sih.
has like this trademark
Kurang sih, kurang
move
sih,
where
kurang
he
sih,
kind of like
kurang.
use his chest
Kurang
to
sih,
return
kurang
the
sih,
ball to the
kurang sih,
goalkeeper
kurang
when
sih.
crosses are being floated in the box. It's
Kurang
really
sih.
cool. I think it's really unique. So, oh my eye.
Composure to do that as well.
Wow, yeah.
Kurang sih anjing. Iya cowok dia kayak kasta 105. Season nih.
Speaking of guys who are cool under pressure, I feel like Chesney fills
Ini
that
kalau lu butuh
pretty
kiper sih
well.
oke sih.
The guy's really
Kalau
cool.
lu butuh
109.
kiper ini masih jadi salah satu opsi recommended. Karena gue
Great
ketemu
goalkeeper.
season di ranked juga agak sedikit nyebelin juga bro.
It's dunk, not
Got
burn.
long
Okay,
throw.
thank
Ini
you.
salah satu
Thank you
recommended
for
juga sih
correcting
kalau
because
kalian
I
butuh
was wrong.
kiper ya. Kalau lu butuh kiper lu pengen ngambil season ini bagus juga King. Lumayan bro.
109 Chesney for 450. If you didn't go for Van der Sar or some of the other top goalies, this could be a decent choice for a 109.
Oke sih.
And then we have Pedro here.
Pedro RW ya.
Pedro
109
always
right
has
winger.
Stamina 4.
solid
PS
player
cuma
items.
117, dia andalan
because it's his
dribbling.
Weak foot. Really cool. Good dribbling.
Wolje menarik. Wolje siapa anjing kuci pantai. 5
Yeah, I
per 5
wouldn't say
nih
he's the most
Pedro.
meta of choices, but
Yeah.
for 300
Second
shards,
positionnya
if
apa
you
dia?
really need a right winger. And we're at Abedi Pele here.
Wow.
108, 119 pace, 123 dribbling.
Season ini setan. Ginola plus yang bagus ya gue Ginola sih coach. Gue fokus
Again, yeah,
Ginola
for
sama Netfat sih
200.
coach. Lu tahu
And then
kan
we'll check
pemain yang
out
gue
quickly
sayang
these
siapa itu.
108s here.
Udah Ginola sama Netfat tuh gue udah cinta banget coach.
Guerrero. You can probably play left mid. Yeah, he's got left mid as a secondary
Guerrero
position.
LB. Guerrero kurang sih.
Really also
High,
has high
high.
working rates. Yeah.
And then got to shout out Arturo Vidal. It's been a minute. Still playing. The Chilean. Plays center mid as well. Good defending here at 120 and good
Tiba-tiba Ginola
physical
4
for
per
a
5 nggak mungkin
108.
anjing, nggak mungkin.
A true legend.
Netfat Ginola udah pasti Bigfoot 5 per 5 nggak mungkin 4 per 5 anjing, nggak mungkin. Iris kuping kuckur.
For everybody asking
then-
about Puskas, wait a second. We got
Yeah,
you.
we'll get to him. He's not in the
Puskas ya,
gallery.
Puskas mana ya, Puskas ya? Iya
And
sih,
then
penset
Santi
ambil minggu
Cazorla.
terakhir.
This guy
Coach ya,
still
gue kalau dapat
playing.
Carlos Alberto,
Wow.
gue
5-star
pakai.
week,
Dapat Sir Bobby, gue
4-star
pakai.
skill moves.
Netfat Aduh, tapi gue
This
bingung loh
guy, I
anjing. Gue
remember just
kebutuhan
tearing it
Netpet
up at
gue juga di
Arsenal for
CAM anjing.
years.
Kalau
With
gue
like
dapet
cam or
Netpet gue
left
bingung
mid.
juga, pusing ngentot.
It's a good like sentimental pick.
Ginola
We're
dia
not
kayak.
looking for like a
Kalau gue
meta
dapet
center
Netpet
mid, but
kebutuhannya
just
gue bingung.
somebody who's good at passing and dribbling. He's your guy. And that's for week 1 of the gallery. And I feel like we should just go to exchanges real quick, right, Tech, to
Okay,
talk
yeah.
about Puskas? Yeah, let's
give
just do
them
it.
Puskas. I am also
Alright.
looking
Anjing
forward.
Puskas exchange, cok. Buset.
So Puskas is in
Ini
exchanges.
Puskas jadi striker meta
And
juga loh.
Pace for a
131
striker.
pace. Ooh.
Puskas jadi salah satu striker meta juga loh ini loh.
33 shooting. First impressions, chat.
Anjing, pace-nya 131, coy. Ini ngebut banget anjing. Ini
We're
exchange
not going to
Forty
show the
finishing.
requirements, but this is really good.
Ini lumayan loh. Buat 2 striker loh. Anjing trade.
High medium. Good amount of traits here.
Ngentot nih lumayan sih, cuman mahal pasti, bannya mahal pasti.
Left-footed is also a
Ternyata
plus for
lumayan,
me.
tapi ini
'Cause
bannya mahal
there's
sih.
like an attacking duo, for an example. You can pair him with a right-footed striker. Pretty cool.
Tadi gue bilang 103 104
Starity.
ya Sapurit, ya
Fan
Sapurit.
favorite.
Yep, I have to go for it. 140 finishing is what stands out to me. If he's fully leveled up, and we'll check if he's in scouting camp so we can see what he's at red rank with 25
Iya,
levels.
punya
But that
golden
finishing
bullet,
is going to be
benar.
really high. And while we're in exchanges here, just want to showcase some of just the base Ragnarok Mighty Winter exchanges. These ones will be no
Exchange-nya
surprise here,
menarik,
but
boy. Ada
different ones
107
for different
sampai
OVRs
111
and limited
anjing.
exchanges. And then let's check out the defining legacy ones that are coming out here. Some new 111s for some of
Anjing.
the 109
Wah, pinter. Begesian nyesel lu,
defining legacy
Begesian.
players. So Pirlo,
Anjing,
Raul, Del
Begesian, ya
Piero,
Allah.
Zola, and Cole
Asli kok lu udah Ivo
all
Mas.
have
Ya
111
anjing,
versions
nyesel lu, Begesian.
where you use their 109
Ya nyesel lu
along with some
ngentot.
extra
Bisa
requirements
di-exchange.
to essentially
Anjing, Begesian, ya
upgrade them. So
ampun.
we can't
Menyesal
show
udah
you
buang
the
Mascherano, anjing, ke
exact
Asli
exchange
kok.
requirements, but
109
it's a nice little
ngentot. Menyesal lu.
upgrade that you could get.
Anjing,
Like let's say you
111,
really like that
cok.
109 Pirlo and you're like, you know what, I really want to keep using him. You can put him into this exchange with some extra
Menangis,
currencies
Masayan.
and some players, and then you can get the
Menangis.
111. So
Anjing.
I feel like we got to check out the
Asli kalau
stats here
111 meta
Absolutely.
anjing
I
itu.
of
think
these
it's a
111s.
great way
Aduh,
to
ngentot, menyesal lu,
defining
BG.
legacies to keep up with
Kenapa harus nyesal?
the
Ini nyesal
OVR
anjing,
increase.
111
So,
bagus tuh.
let's say you just got your 109 Pirlo. You have, a way, an option to get up there and keep up with the OVR increase. Pretty cool. Big fan of Pirlo.
Anjing, gue udah buang shirt
Yeah.
gue lagi.
The passing obviously stands out. Medium.
Mhm.
I have to make sure here not to press on the actual
Anjing, jebakan
exchange
ngentot, anjing,
itself to
jebakan
show the
ngentot.
requirements.
Be
These are
very
precise
accurate.
tapping.
Jebakan tai anjing nih, iya nih.
Oh,
And we
good
have
striker.
Raul here.
Ngentot tiba-tiba banget, nggak ada
Yeah.
info nggak apa anjing.
High medium.
Yang penting kan banyak ada
Piero.
jebakan ngentot anjing. Jebakan ngentot ini coy.
5'5" as well here. 123, 127, 125.
Anjing Raul,
Yep.
Wow.
untung masih info ungu.
Someone saying, I hope Antoine slips up. Well, you know what? My fingers are shaking when I'm doing these.
Ini trap banget yang trap tai, gue pengen komen trap
tap.
bangsat.
High
Great
medium.
market, Antoine. Don't let the pressure
I
get to
know,
you.
I know. I don't think it'll be that big of a deal if I do. But
No,
I
it's okay.
have confidence I can tap it. Zola here.
Jebakan banget, ngentot banget anjing, sumpah. Jebakan banget nih Kuci.
So would be curious to know for those of you who maybe have already claimed some of these 108s or 109s from
Nukernya pakai
defining
bahan
legacies,
lah.
how do you feel like this 111
Lo harus punya
upgrade
Asli Cole,
is
terus
compared
berapa
to the
share,
existing
terus pemain
defining legacies ones?
ini event legacy-nya berapa gitu, cok.
Like let's say this Ashley Cole, if you have the 109
Anjing,
Ashley Cole,
Anjing,
how do you feel
110
about seeing this
PS, cok.
111
130 bagus
Ashley Cole in
banget
terms of
anjing,
the
Asli
stats
Cole.
and the upgrades?
Bagus banget anjing. Yang 111 tai.
Give some dubs in
Great
chat.
left back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, it would depend on the requirements and everything, but it's an
Anjing
option.
bagus banget, cok.
And,
Asli Cole, cok, bangsat.
It's cost efficient if you already have the 109 anyways.
Ada penekel kuat nih anjing yang 111. Ampun.
Good laugh back.
Yeah,
Highlights for me would
130,
be the
123.
Ashley Cole and the Pirlo.
Yeah, those ones stand out. I'm seeing a lot of people asking about League Exchange, so I'll just go right over to it. Just some extra little bits here are going to be the token here for Star Pass points. Also,
Iya,
we're
nggak mau
checking in
Ivo nih, udah
around
Ivo
people who
Mas
have
merah, sayang
leftover
banget.
Aqua versus Inferno tokens. So we'll keep you guys posted if we have news there. I know that's been a big talking point in the community if you've played a lot of Aqua Inferno and you kind of have the tokens sitting around. So no news on that just yet, but we'll let you know. But League exchanges. So 2 new League exchange players are going into the
Mekil
League exchange
Asian.
section here. It's a 108 SCN for 30,000 League tokens, and then a 110 Shevchenko. So we can just check these guys out real quick.
Legend Persib. Legend Persib
It's hard to
anjing.
compare him to the players we've just seen, of course. And he is more like a upgrade for maybe players who are starting their FC Mobile journey now. I don't think
Pusing
he
gua,
would be able to
pusing.
fit in most of our teams here. Let's look at
Berapa ya?
Shevchenko. Shevchenko does come at 110 OVR.
121 doang PS coy.
Solid.
Base
121
110.
shooting 127 dia gede di
Base
shooting ya.
110, exactly.
Yeah. I feel like that may sway some people if you have a lot of League tokens.
Yep.
It's maybe like a stopgap. If you need to get that OVR upgrade, but you're not
Gede di
ready for the
shooting ya.
111s just yet, he could be a good one just for verse attack and kind of get you through the next few weeks before, say, you go for like a 111 Puskas or maybe another 111 that we saw in the exchanges. 134 finishing, general 127 shooting, decent pace as well.
Yeah, like long shots and penalties are lower
Mana
down there.
Raul main,
So the distribution makes sense. Stats.
Yeah. And then also just going to mention that the bundles here will include the new Ragnarok players all the way up to 111. So if you do have a lot of these and you're going for the 104 pluses or even the 105 pluses, these are untradables, but you can still
Market pick belum ya?
get the 109 to 111 that are from Ragnarok.
Market pick belum guys. Gue penasaran market picknya.
And then, yeah, just looking through here, the different...
The book apa nih the book?
Speaking of
And
offer,
then-
Antoine, we do have a few changes to the Star Pass too, right?
That is true. Let's check it out.
Beckenbauer buat apa anjing?
Beckenbauer. 110 base.
Beckenbauer.
Beckenbauer. Brolin dapetnya. Siapa nih tradable 106 doang anjing?
In previous Star Passes, we were seeing, like a watered down version of a top player being there in the paid section of the pass. Now for Ragnarok,
Kurang sih.
like taking a step back and going full on with a top-notch
Kurang
player
sih.
away. So it's easier to connect, like the value there. So
Kurang sih.
whenever it's out, your research, see if it makes sense for you. Beckenbauer is looking pretty good. Comes at base OVR of 110, and it's already in red rank.
Yeah, medium high. What do people think of medium high for their center back? I know his previous item was also a CDM.
Kurang
in,
sih.
Tots, the 109 there.
Yeah. I think for a CDM, it makes a lot
Gak ada
more
yang baru apa
difference.
kayak
As a
Marcelo
center
gitu
back,
kapan
it's
muncul.
very,
Oh,
very
gue tahu
rarely
sih.
that you see them,
Marcelo,
pushing up. So
terus pemain-pemain baru kayak muncul di FC 26 deh.
much as a center back.
Ntar deh, bulan September deh baru muncul. Berarti 2 event kemudian deh. Ini kan bulan Juli, Agustus,
And
September.
speaking of updated rewards, there's also the new season of Division Rivals, which will be starting in at the same time as Ragnarok. And we do actually have a little graphic to pull up on screen before we jump into the game here.
Wih,
So we can see here, we'll
hadiahnya
also
cok,
be
hadiahnya
posting
cok.
this later, but some of the
Anjing
Division
hadiahnya
Rivals
cok.
rank rewards based on your rank in Division Rivals. So some new logos as well. And then the new 111s are actually part of
Anjing
that.
keren banget.
So
Berarti
different ones,
sekarang
all 102 all the way up to
setiap
111.
riset itu di season sampai amatir.
So similar to
Riset
last
sampai
month's tack,
amatir
but
anjing
still
sekarang.
some new rewards, and the logos will be fun.
Yeah. What
Logonya
draws my
beda-beda
attention the
ngentot
most
berarti
is
ih.
the logos. We'll be able to
Masa
show
iya
you
di riset sampai
the
udah FC
mid
Champ di riset ke
version and
amatir
all,
lagi
but
gitu.
here's a better picture of everything that you can claim
Anjing
on
sistem riset
your
sampai amatir lagi.
way through the divisions.
Yang bener aja anjing.
Agreed. It's been fun playing Division Rivals with the new system. It's I've really liked how the stars work. It feels like it's easier
Ih,
to
ngentot yang bener aja
make
anjing.
progress and
Di riset sampai
understand where
amatir
you
lagi
are.
ngentot masa iya sih?
Yeah, and since we have everybody here, I would like to ask, how are you feeling about Division Rivals now that we're, wrapping up the first season after we completely revamped how Division Rivals works and looks?
Serius ini guys, di riset sampai amatir lagi anjing.
Please tell us.
Wah, ngentot apaan sih nih? Sistem apaan sih dari zaman FIFA gue main FC
Plenty
Mobile.
of W's,
Dari zaman
mixed
FIFA gue ya,
reactions.
sampai yang namanya sekarang nih.
Good for
Udah 3
progression.
tahun gue jadi konten kreator
Much better
FC
now.
Mobile ini.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty much in line with what we have been seeing
Anjing
across,
baru pertama kali gue ngentot.
channels. So good. Really happy. And look at that
Anjing riset sampai
logo.
amatir
How do you guys
anjing males
feel
banget
about
babi.
like these
babi.
logos that have context behind? Like you have to earn it. It's hard.
Yeah, I like this one here for FC Champion. And then there's even the
There's also
Mobile Legends kayak gitu nggak sih?
board here.
Mole
The
kayak gitu
profile
nggak sih di
board.
risetnya? Kan sampai epic turunnya gitu kan?
You can showcase in the weekly leaderboards.
Bentar deh. Kalau Mobile Legends
Curious,
itu
who in chat made it to FC Champion
lu mythic
in
turunnya
this
ke
Division
epic kan?
Rivals season?
And those first few days do not count, okay? We all remember what happened.
It's too easy.
Maksudnya
Yeah.
basicnya
Okay.
turunnya kelas dunia nggak sih?
I feel like we'll ask again before the next season. We'll see a very different answer. But it would be good to know. I'm seeing a lot of people saying me. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sure the first few days made it a little easier. No, that's great though. So I think this upcoming season will be a little more realistic in terms of making it to FC Champion.
Ngentot.
And then just some other bits on Ragnarok here is the
Iya sih
quest.
30 masih sih.
And as we mentioned,
Gunanya
if
masih
you
yang
finish all the
bijak aja
quests,
soalnya.
you'll get that stadium that we showed at the top of the show. And there's also a Ragnarok kit for claiming your reward here for finishing the milestone rewards and rewards chapter.
Bete banget
And
anjing.
yeah, a lot of the similar quests here. And then we should check out Defining Legacies because there is a new chapter coming out for Juventus. I'm curious, chat. What do we think of Defining Legacies? We didn't do a stream for it last week,
Bete banget.
but would love to know your first impressions of it.
Anjing riset
The
sampai
star skill games
bintang
in there,
jatuh
Division
buat gitu.
Rivals gets you a legacy point, and then I feel like we saved this one. Like we wanted to do one of the trivia questions, right? Tack with everybody in chat.
Yeah, it's trivia time.
It's trivia
I'm
time.
sure that this will be easy for the majority of here, but we want to ask, and let's see if we can get a poll in chat. Where did Juventus finish in
Mood
the
rusak anjing riset sampai amatir.
2011-2012
Semoga sih enggak sih
Serie
ya.
A season?
Kalau riset ngentot banget anjing.
Option A, 1,
Let's
first
see if we can
place, B, second place, C, third place, or D, fourth place. This will be the first question here. It's a spoiler. But let's test our knowledge.
We'll pick the answer that the poll has the majority with. We'll see.
Lots of A's. L is not an option, I'm afraid to tell you guys. It's
While we're waiting for that, let's check out the milestone here.
Ini dapat Marquisio.
20 extra shards, more pass points, more Mascherano's, and a 104 Marquisio as well that you can put in for shards. All right, I think we have consensus, Tack, right? It's option A. All right,
Option A.
let's confirm it. And
Bocoran nih,
it
bocoran nih.
was
There we go. Very
correct.
good.
Good job, chat.
Good job. Good job.
You guys know
Our
your
friendship.
Juventus Syria trivia.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Actually, let's just check. Is the Chelsea one in there? Okay, this one was already up there. I can answer that one. They didn't lose any home games that season, right? Yeah.
Good job, Antoine.
I mean, I answered it a few days ago. But I do remember that 04-05 season for Chelsea they were unstoppable at Stamford Bridge.
Lama banget.
It was John Terry,
Tinggal nunggu kode dari dem ini mah.
Carvalho, Ashley
Tinggal nunggu kode dari
Cole,
dem.
and then I'm blanking on who their right back was, but then they had like Makalele, Essie, and Lampard in the midfield. Like they were defensively so stout.
That time was when I got to be more of a Chelsea fan. Really like that lineup.
Zola itu legend Chelsea bukan sih?
Yeah, so many of that lineup are either heroes or
Kalau
icons
chat,
in the current
chat.
game. It's kind of like that
Everybody
Milan
chat.
team from like 03 or 07.
Zola itu
And
legend
you
Chelsea
just see
bukan
the
chat?
full team, and you're like, wow, like 10 out of 11 guys here are straight up icons. All right, so defining legacies we went through. I think it's time to check out the arcade. FC Mobile Arcade. We teased it yesterday.
Yeah, Chelsea.
And we had a lot of people asking, is this Retro Stars? To which we have to say, no, it is not Retro Stars. What it is kind of a new little arcade game that you can play.
Anjing,
Where
ada
you
arcade
go on the
game
pitch.
lagi.
Actually, we'll just pull
Ini
up
ide
this
dari
how to
mana
play.
anjing, bagus sih. Ada arcade game lagi,
Okay,
kuci
let's
anjing
pause here
semua,
for a
guys.
second.
Hello chat, ada
Yeah.
arcade games ya.
Help Antoine clear the pitch. So let's all together as a community help Antoine clear the pitch. And while doing that, you'll be able to claim rewards. And one reward that's there that Antoine is helping us to claim from the pitch is actually Mighty Winter Shards. So
Ini
that
bagus
made
sih.
me really excited.
Jadi orang
to
yang udah
play
bete main
this.
FC apa push rank atau apa bisa main kayak ginian sih, bagus sih.
Yeah, so play division rivals matches and you get a ticket to play at the arcade. And as you can see, that little character is very, very similar to me. So I'm going to be mowing the lawn and trying to get rewards for everybody. So I feel like I'll just kick off the game tack.
Yes,
And,
Antoine.
I played it
Let's
before the
clear
show.
the pitch.
Let's clear
Let's
the pitch.
all help Antoine.
It's a
There you
white
go.
cap,
And
though. But
Yeah,
wear a white
it's a
cap.
white
Anjing main
cap.
kayak beginian,
You're a
tai.
Whitecaps fan, so it's still
Hey.
very similar. So you were not lucky this time. You don't have any of the shards there as options. So all you have to do is play 3 division rivals matches, and you'll be able to get a ticket to play this arcade game. It's just like a side activity, gives you like some extra rewards. But as you can see,
Oh,
you
jadi
get
reward
player
eh.
items, you can get event currency, you can get gems, coins. So it's just like a little side activity where we all as a
25
community
25
help
gems
Antoine
doang anjing, 25
clean up the
gems.
pitch for us.
Yep. Touching grass, guys. You have to help me touch grass and make sure the pitch is clear so that your ultimate team can really thrive out there. So
25
We can all
gems.
touch
it's
grass
a
together.
thankless
Antoine.
job, but
Really cool to
it's
see
a
you,
humble
like,
job on the pitch
venturing
here.
out for side hustles. There we go. So there you go.
Alright.
You got tokens. You got
rewards.
100 plus player item, a few gems, coins, and I did test it myself earlier today. And in my little mowing section, I got charts there, so that was really exciting.
Yeah, I feel like this one wasn't a great representation of the rewards because I did one before the show and there was shards, there was a Mascherano in there.
Mhm.
So you may get better rewards. And if you don't, well, you can blame the little Antoine there mowing the lawn and tell him do a better job. Mow the
Yeah,
lawn
if
better.
if you don't get shards on your lawn, then it's Antoine's fault. Okay.
Yeah. It's in-game Antoine.
Jadi pengen main
And oh, actually, we should mention that this arcade mode may not show
main
for
biru.
users who are
Main
under 18. So if you aren't seeing it, that may be as intended. So
Yep.
just letting you guys know, if you are under 18, you may not see this. But we do have some more of these arcade games coming as well in future
Market
weeks.
aman
So
buka dan
we'll keep you guys
maksudnya
posted
hari
on
Kamis dong.
what these look like. And it's just kind of a chill way to get some extra rewards for your team.
Exactly. The chill arcade mini game. For everybody
Yeah,
asking about extra time, yes, there will be changes, but as you know from previous shows, we don't have it here in this version of the game to share, but expect changes there.
And then just going through Football Center, here's some new season highlights. Would recommend playing those season highlights. Really an easy way to get some like 101s
Enggak lah,
and
ini akun game
100s
beda,
and,
Cok.
just by playing simple PvE
Beda,
matches.
Cok, ini
So,
akun game, Cok.
if you forgot about those, make sure you head into Football Center and clear those so you can get yourself some extra players for extra time tokens, which is
Absolutely,
pretty
yeah.
useful. And then end of
It's a
era
great
ones here
source.
too are just, yeah. And then these are just the end of era players. We went through these last time, but if you forgot about them, some nice little memories of these players at their clubs.
Yeah. And speaking about not
And then-
forgetting things, please don't forget to, as usual, try to spend your Aqua versus Inferno currencies, shards before the event ends.
Coba kita lihat squad-squad game ya.
It's always good practice.
Ini udah di akhir penghujung acara.
That is a very good shout. And as we mentioned, we want to check out Scouting Camp with this Ragnarok team. And right off the bat, I wanted to see Puskas here at red rank 25. Obviously, skill points aren't in the right place, but still, just to check out his finishing and shot power, 170, shooting up to 165. And yes, some people asking, what is debug? This is a build in progress. So if you are seeing some things that are different, it's because it's a dev build and won't be showed in the actual live build when this goes out on Thursday UTC. But as you can see here, I also want to just check out the best at full 25. 168, 166.
And remember, not all the
Cok, ini mana, Cok? Kode demi, Cok?
points were spent in there, so it's not
Kode demi mana
optimized,
nih?
but it gives you, a good sense of the ceiling these players can reach.
100%. And I feel like we're at that time in the show where we want to share the code so that you guys can get a reward for tuning in. Tack, if you want to do the honors on this one.
Yeah, we have a gift for everyone. The redemption code today is Ragnaroks. It's a little bit of a wordplay there, just so nobody would, guess the codes like you guys already did before. So go to redeem.fcm.ea.com and claim Ragnaroks for a 100 plus Aqua versus Inferno player item. I hope it helps,
Tuh,
the
kode redeem
last
tuh.
push in Aqua versus Inferno
Ragnarok, anjing,
to
Ragnarok,
finalize your
anjing.
plans.
Guys, kode redeem, guys,
Claim
Ragnarok.
your final players there in the gallery and get ready for Ragnarok. And thank you everyone for watching. Yet again, here with us. Just a small token
Kita klaim dulu,
of,
Klam.
our appreciation for the community. So good luck to everyone. Hope you all get the luck that Antoine has here during the shows.
I don't know. You might have just jinxed it.
Oh, maybe, yes, maybe.
Santi Cazorla.
Oh, pretty solid.
Hey, I'll take it.
108.
I don't know if I'll use him in my team, but I might just have to head over to the shards.
Yeah, worth a few shards.
Oh, interesting. Not showing up for me here, but it should.
It should,
When
yeah.
it's
Let's
live, it'll show there. Yeah.
Yep. We'll bring it up. Cool.
So yeah,
Again,
unfortunately,
extra
guys, no
time.
extra time info.
Itu
Yeah.
kode redeemnya apa, Bang? Ragnaroks.
No
Udah
extra
gua share
time.
ke saluran.
We usually play some head-to-head matches, but we're using a different version this time. We couldn't test it before, and the ping was
Anjing,
pretty
ada
high
Puki.
for us. So
Ada Puki.
imagine my already, mediocre gameplay at high ping. That would not be a sight to see. So Let's just chat. I'm curious to ask everyone here about your first impressions of Ragnarok. The first stage, less than 3 weeks, called Mighty Winter, and then we'll have After Daybreak. But what do y'all think about Mighty
Ada
Winter so far?
Puki. Puki
Players,
is back.
items,
Jangan
the
sampai
chapter,
pick.
rewards, mechanics. Tell us, please.
And then also just showing some of the 107s here, and 106s and 105s. Very much fitting the theme of
Willian,
more
Feldman,
veteran
Trauner.
players.
Ada Rian yang GK Rian tadi Rian muncul Rian. Ada Rian, ada Rian.
Taking a look here at chat. Tech, don't worry, you play better than me. You know what? I don't know. I don't know.
There's a question
you're
about
just
the
being
Aqua
humble.
versus Inferno. Yeah, they were asking about the Aqua versus Inferno final reward. So last time we heard, there's a little something for the winning team
Guys,
between
guys, nggak ada
Aqua
lagi guys,
versus
anjir.
Inferno. But don't want to ruin the surprise. It's
Nggak ada
a
lagi,
nice
anjing.
little something if you pick the winning team, but we won't
Ntar
say
gua-
who
gua
won
kelam
it.
kode rhythm dulu.
It's just
Mhm.
something nice to have. And then let's see if there's other questions. Division rivals around if you get reset back down after the season. That's a good question, Tack. If it's the same thing as last season.
Gua kelam kode rhythm dulu,
I
sabar.
am going to quickly pull our division rivals deep dive.
Yeah, well, we may have to check back on that one. That's a good question.
Because, yeah, I think you
Ragnarok.
go back 5 divisions or ranks. Wait, let me check here. You get relegated 5 ranks. Okay, so
Dia kelam
there's
kode rhythm gua. Kelam kode
not
rhythm, kelam kode rhythm.
divisions, sorry, 5
Kelam kode
ranks,
rhythm.
but you can't go lower than Pro 5. Okay. Thank you for the question. I think it was Brown, right? Who
Yeah.
did over?
And then I guess another question for everybody in chat is players that you want to see over this summer or over the next few months. Are there any specific players that you feel like, you know what, I really want to see their player item added to an FC Mobile event? Because I know we see a lot of the top icons coming back. Like we're seeing Carlos Alberto, Charlton Best, and we've got some others coming up. But if you can drop in chat, who's a certain player that you're like, yep, he needs to get a top
Guys,
player
kayak
item.
udah aneh guys di
Would
server
love
ya,
to
guys.
know, and we can try to like work that into the feedback for future events.
Coba bentar.
Always love seeing the suggestions that come in from chat.
Guys, sudah waktunya gua
And lots of Ginola here.
mengundurkan diri, King.
We've seen Ginola, you know,
Udah
being
nggak ada lagi guys, anjing.
here, serving as, you know, a model for.
Kayak waktunya gua end stream dulu deh, King. Thank you semua guys ya, yang udah donate, yang udah membership, yang udah nonton live gue dari awal sampai akhir. Berkah selalu buat kalian semua, lancar terus di kalian semua, respect and love. Bye bye, see you in the next live streaming guys. Respect.